Hello everybody, welcome back to Ever Play Another Game of League of Legends. I'm the Strategy Professor and I'm doing a Soraka game here. I know I've had people asking for Soraka for literally months, like 3 or 4 months, and I just didn't think the meta was right for her. But now that assassins have fallen out, people aren't picking as many of them, and obviously the plus healing items are amazing on her. If they don't have engage and they don't have assassins, then she just takes over games, pretty much. So she'll outscale any other support in just a straight up fist fight at the end of the game. Like, you just cannot kill the team with Soraka unless you kill the Soraka. Like, she has to go first. And we'll see. So they're like, they picked some decent stuff into it. Like I saw when I picked Soraka, I saw they had Fiora and Tahm Kench. And I saw we had an Ezreal who's pretty slow paced early on anyways and wants to farm up till late game. And then they ended up picking a Syndra and a Kayle, which are, you know, can be problematic, but they can't get on me really. Like, they have a lot of damage, but if I'm positioning correctly, it's going to be extremely hard for their team to get on me. Like, really all they can do is Tahm Kench warp behind me. Need to try to trade if we can early on. As soon as I get a Q, I'll go up and start harassing more. I got the heal to help Jax out in the jungle, level 1. Does he get the move speed too? I thought he just got the extra healing with the astral thing, but it looked like he was moving quick. Does he get the extra, like, astral move speed for hitting someone with astral? Yeah, we can trade. I'll hit him with some astral here in a second. Yeah, it looked like he got the move speed a second ago. That's pretty sweet if he does. I don't really care about Equinox. I'm just going to get a bigger heal. I'll get Equinox maybe fourth up. Oh, you want to come at me, huh? Now we got to be careful we don't get ganked. Who's their jungler? Kayle. Okay. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and just, like, get ganked, you know? You gotta be careful. I mean, Soraka is obviously very susceptible to ganks. I should have waited until I hit the astral to heal him. Oh, nice. Oh, what? I want the assist. Oh, no! This guy's like, please pay attention to me. I'm the man. Okay, bro, I'll give you props. That was a good job. I mean, to be fair, they were at like 25% health each. Hey, 23. I don't know what time it is here. It's basically 4 in the morning here. I routinely stay up until like 4 to 6 in the morning. a lot of my European friends come on pretty late. And Selaguara is just a true champion. He stays up with me so often. As are a lot of people. There's a lot of people that stay up with me, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I just want to make sure that he gets the extra healing off the W. You always want to do as Soraka. I mean, I know Soraka seems kind of mindless, but there is some nuance to her. If you want to make sure you hit your Qs before you heal for maximum efficiency, because it passes over this extra healing over time onto them. And you want to constantly be hitting those in fights and repositioning. So there is nuance to Soraka. I know she seems mindless. She just has a very low floor. Like, you can be a decent Soraka player, or a very high floor, I should say. You could be a really decent Soraka player, or like not be that great and still have a huge impact, is what I'm trying to say. But if you're a really good one, then it's particularly brutal. I'm not a really good one, for the record. I don't play her a lot. I'm okay. But I understand conceptually how you should play her. It's just whether or not I can execute that a lot, which is constantly repositioning. Because you are squishy and people do go for you really hard when you're Soraka, so... I don't think that guy plays Tahm Kench a lot. Yeah, we don't really know where... Yeah, there's Kale. Okay. And the night shift people, Lex. That's right. I know we have some friends on here that really like my stream because not a lot of people stream at this time of night, even in the US, who work the night shift. And I salute you, friends. Definitely salute you. Okay. Soraka's team fighting is so powerful that I don't think you need ZZ on her, though. Like, just go the healing items. They're just so ridiculously overpowered on her. They scale with 3 different things. They scale with her self-healing, they scale with her normal healing, and they scale with her ult. So it's just, like, ridiculous synergy with those plus healing items. Hey, Zishan, good to see you, friend. Welcome to the stream. We're doing wonderful. We're having a pretty good stream this time. We've had a couple rough games. We've had some fun. I've played 4 Malzahar support games on this stream, so if you want to see something a little different, it's just something that I really thought about, that I kind of researched up a little bit on, that somebody suggested a week or 2 ago, and I tried it, and I think it's really awesome. I've had a really good time with it. Which... Oh, we got an Infernal. Nice. Oof. Oh, he wants it. I don't know if we're going to get it, but... I think we're kind of on the wrong side here. Let's get back. Let's get back. Well, okay. Okay, fine. This is, okay, I was an unbeliever. I was an unbeliever. I apologize.
This is my path.
Bunny Fufu's cool. I watched a lot of support over the last 4 or 5 days. I put the timestamps, I went back and watched some of my own videos, and, you know, to be honest, I did have some weird teams, but there's a lot of things I could have done to improve my own play when I went back and watched it. So I'm really trying to work on those. Namely, using exhaust in my items a lot better and a lot more often, and being more aggressive, especially early on in the lane. There's lots of opportunities where I could have been more aggressive, where I just don't do it. So, really trying to work on that, especially with exhaust and the redemption in particular, are 2 things that I really, really need to get better at. So that's what I've been working on. Also, just diversifying my champ pool. Not only just, you know, just have a better like concept of the game, of champions, their interactions, metas, and things like that, but just for better entertainment value too. You know, just so it's not always Nautilus and Soraka, or Nautilus and Janna. Although both of those are very good, and I am still going to play those. You know, I'm trying to expand my champion pool a little bit too, because I know people like to see all kinds of different things. I like to see that. I like to see some different picks when I watch supports. So, and like I said, I think it'll just help my own game. Even if it's not necessarily the best thing all the time, just understanding it conceptually is important in case other people play it, or in case it's good in a different meta at some point. Oof. Well, that was scary. I don't want to get killed by him. They've probably got him. I guess I didn't need to E there. I could have accidentally taken the... We got 5 assists. Oof. Okay, he ran close enough to heal me. That was good. That was pretty good. That was scary. So yeah, those are things I could work on. I watched a lot of Afromu. I watched some Crepo, and I watched some Bunny Fufu. Afromu is by far my favorite one to watch. Crepo's really good too. He just doesn't have as much content as Afromu does. But I do like both of them. I'm going to go for Ionians. A couple of pots. We'll do one more pot. Now he does make a lot of mistakes watching it. I mean, obviously he makes less than I do because he's challenger and a pro player. But he does make a lot of mistakes, and so I can learn from his mistakes too. And often he knows when he makes mistakes. But just watching how he overcomes that, like how does he win despite making mistakes in his games? Like that's important to like notice, and it's his game knowledge. Oh my god, that sucks, my super. I'm sorry about that. That's a funny, like, if you're gonna lose promos for some obscure reason, I think that's amusing, but it sucks losing promo because of your internet connection because your dad's downloading World of Tanks. My dad never played video games, so I think it is cool when people's dads do play. Dragon's up in a second here. Okay, oh god, there's Kale. Crap, I'm dead, Just back up, I'm dead. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm prematurely thinking I'm dead when I'm really not. Yeah, we're dead. There's just like 4 people here. I guess I shouldn't have given up on that play so quickly. I could have done more. I could have like slowed him with Q, and I could have done a lot more. I could have eaten my biscuits. I just thought I was dead 100%. Okay, so low elo. Check my frequently asked questions, and I tell you how to win at low elo. It's question number 5, and I give you the number 1 or the champs that I recommend. And number 4. So I guess my top recommendations right now: Nautilus, Janna. I think Soraka is actually probably really powerful in lower elo. Nautilus, Janna, Soraka, and I think Malzahar maybe. The problem is people rage at you really hard if you play unorthodox stuff like that in low elo. So to be safe, I would say Janna, Nautilus, and Soraka be the best ones. Janna's just such a monster, or like Soraka's just such a monster if they don't have engage. Janna's very good at protecting your AD carries, and Nautilus is just the best engage tank, I think, at the moment. So if you could only play one champion, probably Nautilus, especially at lower elo, because people just, you need engage tanks. Like, that's how you win. And tanks are just very forgiving as well. If you just kind of misposition a little bit, or your team just doesn't follow up on what you're doing, like, tanks buy you time, because you're not going to die instantly. I don't recommend, like, if you want to play an AP support, I think Malzahar is the ticket. Zyra can be okay, but it's hard to recommend. I just haven't had a lot of, I mean, I don't know, I guess I've won some with her, but...
This is my path.
Oh, she's got heal too? Nice. And if you want to know how to play each of those champions, I have playlists for, I have a lot of games for Nautilus and Janna, and you'll see them fairly regularly on the stream as well. I don't have a lot for Soraka. This one's Soraka. I'm going to try to add some more Soraka in the game. I think Soraka is excellent, especially against Janna. I miss... Well, I don't know. Like, I kind of misread her in my tier list because I didn't know just how powerful, like, the plus to healing items were going to be. Like, I knew they were going to be really, really good. But the thing that... I don't know. I still think it was fairly accurate because everyone was playing Assassins early on in the preseason. And it's just recently that people have stopped playing Assassins as much. Janna's very susceptible to Assassins, but now that people just aren't playing them, like they're just not playing Rengar anymore, like Kha'Zix is more rare than it used to be, Talon, no one plays that anymore, people aren't playing Fizz, like... I think that bodes very well. Where do lock it or just get another? I have...
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
I think I just go for the shield here.
I lend my aid.
But yeah, that's what I would recommend. Nice. Nice, good job, Hugo. Is that this season or was that last season? I assume that's not this season because that is a massive climb, and hats off to you if you went from bronze to plat already. I assume that's last season. Now, last season, I really did like Alistar, especially early on in the season. I think he was overpowered, but now with his changes, I only like him into Blitzcrank.
For peace.
It's not to say he's bad, it's just to say that I like Nautilus better most of the time. Except against Blitzcrank.
To heal.
Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? Let's see if we can go get this tower. I've got it warded. I don't think they're gonna do it.
The whole world in balance.
Let's not Baron throw. Let's just... Okay, just bait him over here, and Lux might be able to clean him out. I can bait him with a pink right here, then someone will try to come up and clear this. shit. Let's just get out of here. Okay, they're 2-manning Baron, I guess. That heal will probably help them out a little bit. Yeah, they're gonna get it. That's fine. I mean, good distraction, I guess. Yo, everyone. Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool, Hugo. Yeah, last season I went from, I started Silver 2. Got placed from Plat in Season 5 to Season 6 Silver 2, and I made it to, almost Diamond 4. I was in promos for Diamond 5, was the highest that I got. I could have redemption there. I should have redemptioned. I've been giving up too much with Soraka. I think if I just didn't give up on these plays as much, maybe I could have saved Lux. I'm just being really defensive with her. Where'd he go? Oh, he just straight backed? Okay. Yeah, and I played Janna all the way up to Plat, almost exclusively Janna. And then I played Tom Kinch and almost got to Diamond with him early in the season. And then I fell back to low Plat. Took a break for a couple months. I'm not going to take a break anymore, just for the record. This is before my channel existed. I'm always going to be playing League for the channel. And then got up mostly playing Janna to Diamond. So there's all kinds of different ways that you can win, you know. Damn it. No, didn't get it. I could have played that better, I'm sure. Like I said, I just don't play him a lot. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Knight. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. That's amazing, friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's super cool. And thanks for tuning in every night, too. I know you're here virtually every night that I stream, if not every night. So I really appreciate just you're just part of the awesome community that we're building here. I think we have one of the best communities on YouTube, honestly. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we really do. We have a lot of really chill, cool people in here. Like, very, very minimal trolls and negativity. It's a very chill channel. Hey, Zed. Welcome, friend. I'm not sure, Hugo. I find Nautilus to be the tankiest, but I'm not. I know Braum's good. I'm just not very good with him. Is a thing. But dude, don't. We gotta like not throw right here. I don't know. You just got a W, and I think the itemization, I really like getting ZZ. I know health seems very attractive because his shield scales with health. But you gotta remember that like all shields, even their base shielding, scale with resistances really well. I talk about that in my itemization videos, so don't feel compelled like you always have to max health on something that just scales with health. Soraka just feels ridiculous in these fights. Just so much healing. Like that redemption plus my ult plus my heal. It's like 100% heal. Oh, is that some French up there? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just misreading. Sorry for the VOD people. I was just reading some of the comments there. All right, $10 sidekick, sure. We're still getting 19, which is great, considering how far we had fallen. Let me see if this guy wants the game. Let's ask him if he's wants to play or not. But since this is the first video for Soraka, I'm just going to tell people about the channel. If you're new to the channel, if you've never been here before, I know people might turn in for the first episodes. This will be my first Soraka episode. On the channel, we have a lot of great content. First of all, we have all the past streams. So if you want to watch, I don't have a lot of Soraka, like I said before. I'm going to be playing more of her. I think this is her time to shine. Now that the Assassins have fallen out of the meta and Redemption is still really overpowered, I think this is her time to shine. But I do have all my past streamed content if you want to see other supports. And I go through and I put timestamps in each one of those. So you can see exactly the champion that I play, the runes that I play, and the time that the game starts. And then I have a Google Doc with frequently asked questions right here. So if you're ever curious, well, why do I build ZZ Rock Portal so much? Why do I sell gold items instead of completing them a lot of the time? Why do I build different items in the pros? Who are the best supports right now? I think Malzahar deserves to be somewhere around Zyra. And probably Soraka also deserve a higher spot. I've come to respect them a lot more over the last week or so. And then how is it possible to climb as support in low elo? Got all that covered. And this stays here forever. So unlike Twitch that only lasts like 15 days or whatever, this stays here forever. So you just have a boundless supply of content if you just want to watch and learn. And just see your favorite champions. You can also do a search feature, so if you just want to see, well, when do I play something like Skarner support, which I have done from time to time, then you can find all the places because I've mentioned them in the description. So you can see in the live stream and you can see the VODs that I have in a playlist. So sometimes some of the live stream stuff doesn't make it to the VODs, such as if it's overall not an awesome game, but that still could be a really good laning phase or something if you just want to watch some more Skarner. Then you can find it that way. And then I also have the guides here, which I think are really awesome. My favorite is Mastering the Map and Itemization, but all of them are quite good. Some people have asked me, well, how do I carry as support in lower elo? And I think the best ones to start with are perhaps the How to Carry and Solo Queue Overview Guide, as well as the support. So in this one, each one of these is about an hour long, but I give you some awesome timestamps so you can find exactly what you want to find. So if you want to know why support is potentially superior to other roles in certain ways, I talk about that for the first 10 minutes or so. Thinking about compositions and different picks, how to do that. I'm going to have an entirely new sort of composition video very soon. How to manage your lane properly, 1755 is really good. Thinking about how to, when to push, how to push, like how to get the minions to a certain point in your lane and what that means. How to understand the game situation, so pressing tab, sort of understanding who's powerful, who's not powerful, when you should fight, when you should not fight. I cover all of that right here. Talk about different shot calling techniques you can use. And just talk about positivity, and not only just like being positive as in not raging at people, but being actively positive as a new concept, which is helping people stay calm when they mess up. Say, it's cool, man, keep going, it's fine. Or if other people are raging, say, it's okay, guys, we can do this. Like actually intervening to help other people stay positive. So not only curbing your own negativity, but also increasing the positivity of everyone else, raising the morale of your team can be very helpful, especially when people are getting frustrated and raging at each other. You can actually step in there and win a lot of games by mediating fights. So that's really good. It has the same Google Doc as my other videos. So you can see sort of the outline of what I talk about in here. It's a nice five-step program here at the beginning for the overview. We've got lots of good spacing and highlighting, and we've got a cat here as well. So lots of fun things on the channel. Here's my cat. If you've never met her, she's wonderful. She likes to hang out. And finally, we have the playlists. Zyra, Nami, and then I'll get in queue. I'm just trying to see if this guy wants to play or not. So we have the playlist, so we have more for some supports than others. I'm trying to fill in and get some more content, but we have like 56 Janna videos, 19 Alistar, 53 Tom Kench, so champions that I play a lot. We have a ton of videos. We have a pretty good selection for a lot of things. We have 13 Nami, 10 Sona, 3 Thresh, 23 Zyra, so we've got a pretty good selection, and all of these start with the newest video that I have for them, and they work their way back to the oldest. And then in there, I'll also tell you the runes for each game. So I try to give you as much information as I possibly can to help you become a better player. I guess he's not there, so let's go ahead and play again. But that's going to be it for the VOD. The stream's going to continue, obviously, for at least a couple more games. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time.